Good morning, my people. Good morning. How are better? Network and share button. Share this video. Who and who is actually on Zion payroll? Who and who is actually on Zion payroll? They commented there. Igbo TV continue saying the truth and debunk all their lies. Of course, we'll continue doing that. God is great. I greet you. We'll continue doing that. Eziokwu enweghị oyili. Eziokwu enweghị oyili. Eziokwu enweghị oyili. But all the same, some people will cry. Some people will cry. Now, let me make something clear before I continue with this broadcast. I want to make something clear here as we continue in this broadcast. And that thing we make it clear is, if I say something here on Facebook, I want you to hold Ezugo by what I say. Can you leave Zion Ministry out of what I say? If Ogechi is doing anything here on Facebook, face Ogechi and leave Zion. Let's say that you something about Zion Ministry. Ogechi Pota to confront you on that particular thing you about Zion Ministry. Face Ogechi with the fact you have on ground about what you said about Zion Ministry. Exactly. Ushe Ebom, I don't have work, I agree, but I don't want you to stay here and listen to jobless people. So go and sleep. Why those who don't have job like me do what we have to do here? So off you go. Have a nice day, sir. Piam. You better go. Henceforth, I will not like people who do busy with their job to come here and continue wasting time with jobless people like Ezugo. So if you know that you are busy with your job and you don't want to come here and mess around with people who are jobless, indicate so that I can block you and help you out without even wasting time. You want to go? Obulu equal something about Zion Ministry, about any ministry at all, about any church. For example, equal something now about GUO transport. To confront you with my own fact against what you said about GUO transport. That does not make me a staff of GUO. That does not even mean that I am representing GUO. I may be a relative to GUO. I may be a friend to GUO. I may not even be a friend or relative. I may be someone who loves GUO transport, who feels that I love that brand. I may be a passenger, a regular passenger of GUO. So if you say anything about that brand I respect so much, I will have to come out and defend that brand because I know that what you are saying is a lie, especially when you don't have the facts to back up what you have said. I don't know if what I am saying are making sense. So it beats my imagination that in Abia, Kechisia lies and deceitful messages wuru Zion Ministry cover aye bupute monwa wezu ga-apụta ka ngwa na ife ahụ na-ekwu wasị ese na Zion jikwa wee mee nka Zion jikwa ghara ime nka Zion jikwa mee nka Zion jighara ime nka nke ị na-ekwu onye ndere edi ọ bụrụ na nke nna agwaghị Zion na-akwụ m ụgwọ na-edi m nke ngụnwa na-ekwu who is paying you and onye sendere go? Yes, ana m ajụ ajụjụ ngụnwa na-akwụ n'elu asị Zion jikwa wee mee nka Zion jikwa wee mee nka. Who is paying you? If somebody is paying me for telling you that what you are saying about a man who is innocent, that what you are saying about a ministry that God is using, that no okwu asị ka ị na-ekwu ọwụlụ na-akwụ m ụgwọ. Now, out of hatred for nothing, somebody has decided to destroy himself because of bitterness. Not by anybody. You came out on Facebook. We poor na Zion place you on a payroll. Na Zion place you on a payroll, including Ogeshi. Thank God you did not mention my name. Thank God you did not mention my name. Because I only mentioned my name, it could have been a different ball game. You versus Zion, you versus Ezugo. So that you can prove to me beyond every reasonable doubt the sleeps nde Zion ji akwụ ụgwọ every month. The sleep nde Zion ji akwụ ụgwọ every month. Ego ne kafa na akwụ. Kelu at what particular, at least those people who Facebook pays money knows that at the 28th of every month they receive a go from Facebook. So you have to tell me at what time of the month ka Zion na akwụ ụgwọ. At what time of the month ka Zion na akwụ ụgwọ. It beats my imagination how people switch 360 degrees because of an interest. Ijewe Angola, Ijeshuwe Golu eba, Eshutahe go na Angola. You come back from Angola and go to Congo. Eshutahe go na Congo. You come out and go to America. You cannot try to blackmail all the things that are happening in Congo, Congo, simply because you went to Congo to look for money and you did not get the money from Congo. Congo, or you went to Mozambique, Ijeshuego, whoever or na Mozambique, I was there to a hitch and go to Wedo. If you say Mozambique, the easiest thing for you to do is to make a headway into another place where you think is profitable for you, since whatever thing you do must be back up with profit that comes with it. You see, Epota say, na akwụ ụgwọ na akwụrụ 1 million na akwụ or na akwụrụ 1 million ko na akwụ 1 million. That is what I don't understand. So you are going to explain, and while explaining, you are going to explain with evidence. A lot of people, Pastor came also, you dived into it. You dived into it. You prayed on it. Iwoloku J Park in Oku governance yoku money hunters, money mongers, people who are looking for money in every corner, in every pocket. Whether no pocket they don't care. They must dig their hands and pick money. Yes. I'm not talking about Pastor Nkemo. I'm talking about generally people who believe in that huraba. Yes, you heard a voice note clearly where J-Pack was complaining to Akwa about his page. You heard it where he was complaining to Akwa about his page. In all those complaints, did you hear where he said? Did you hear any line where he said that no Zion did page? Did you hear it? I'm asking you. Mbawana complain on a voice note to Pico. Send the prophet this message on a send there. Na page ye maybe go able to defend the ministry. Come on, modify a million. In Ulebe Okulu in anywhere. I want to know Jirimolo and Nalo page maybe. Did you hear it? The answer is no. He did not say it. He was doing what he wants to do. It was his decision. He took that. If I J-Pack in my own understanding, if I Homeru, yes, he came into Zion ministry because he has his own personal interest. In order to go wishes, or maybe which was unknown to people he was with. They never knew. They thought maybe he came in to speak for Zion out of love and conviction, Onwelu and Zion ministry. That is the way I see it. But if I Onwelu no Otuka, for example, if I deba enlargement of this building if I deba enlargement of this building yes, this was how this building was looking before. This was how this building was looking before it was renovated. You other go enlargement here. Mgbe arụsha this building. Onye mere enlargement here without the knowledge of anybody. He brought it here. You other go. O mere enlargement here without the knowledge of anybody. O mere it too without the knowledge of anybody. O were enlargement here without here. O go without here. He was now asked, but onye gwaru me enlargement. You other go. Okay, or let the wisdom zuzu out of here. You are willing to wash NKJ Park 20 times and Nkendo 20 times. Alone and Kem, your face is one. Oku out from this place also. If we folk Punanya can take it, if you will respect, he will scream. The other go. All lawyer out of his own free will. But we all know that if you well will be here. No man, I go. Nye go carry the far hollow. You want to go? Okay. Chinasa Matthias. Afago indeed is speaking your mind. You want to go? Olocha ye put here. Oh man, no put here. Now two things are involved. It's either that these people budget, or na this is either that these people budget, and then I have budget. Na charge ego. Ego na ya. So if I new appreciation, and he is expecting that appreciation, ya carry na that appreciation, ya carry ego ne ojiwe me this thing. All the possible may ya rusha this kind of thing. Bujeri nda say no na ha cho. The other go. Nanda ha cho. The other na. Owelo share we put after much. He was appreciated. But I know a couple of people all want this kind of thing. But it's just like during Christmas period. I went to trade fair to go and see my friend. On a shop here. Somebody was saying, no, Akwa. See, okay. Or say, me need the Akwa. Say, na mo need to go Akwa. Come on now. Within the short time, man on Lagos, we went about east. Na man mo on Akwa. Or I do ready. Owe with time catalog. We sim kela Akwa like gasere. Ngo say Akwa like gasere. See, okay. Nive melo okay na ruzielu. Tam oye. Tam na discuss or proper. Osim okay. Ko we go to measurement mo. Ko we go measurement him. See, okay. Oya won was ye nyezie signal. Ko obi do kwara. Nna anaruzie mu measurement him. Na phone na phone. Okpo mu nsia na mu do busy because I was preparing for my wedding then. Okpo mu ngwe na am do busy na ma akposhige. Am on do before na akpolum. Am on na mgba ho je measurement him. No je kwanu ma akwa 5. Kwanu ma akwa 5. Kwacha sia akwa 5 without discussing price, without discussing anything, without telling him to sew, without telling him material. He went and sewed that 5 pieces of cloth. Shekidozie muna ye kuozi. The next thing after January, February, March, April, May, June, olo one day message one about na WhatsApp. What you did to me, I will never forget. Blah 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 blah. It is only God that will pay you. This when go a message ya, social message ya. Eche phone na number. What she had that number na phone. We say biko onye send the message ya. Eji ngo muna go mere business. Onwere ife igolum or onwere ife igolum me deliver. Onwe nke ngolugu mmere anything. Osin no nya utelo kwalum akwa. Nse wish telo. Ona akwa katelo kwalum. Oweku chasha. Nwese nwanne m. Ayolungo kwalum akwa. Osim n'oge nkwulu na mama ho na ayakwapụ ni akwa ahụ within 1 week mma nọ na Lagos before ma na. O we decide sie ka ọ kwazie di akwa ka o we gosi capacity ye ka o we gosi no ya kwani di akwa. No believe no ọkwa di akwa kwachasịa di akwa. Na ma ya ashiri nwa say brother. Innocent na ma ya shiri agwa ngo kwa anu ma akwa. Agwa ngo kwa anu ma akwa. Okay, if any na he na akpom. Ihe eje na shop that my friend dey from na spanda. Wedo nya kpo ezugo gwe. Na ikwa anu ma akwa. No me gwara m mgbe ahụ na mụ nidiri akwa ni agwụ na ma ka ashịrị dị akwa. Ịghọtago na ma ka ashịrị dị akwa. But na ịgwa hụ m ịkwara ya ka iwe impress ya m. Ịkwara ya ka iwe nweta m as a customer. All sacrifice imeru ebe ị na-achọ customer. Ịghọtago all sacrifice ịkwara ebe ị na-achọ King Zaram ọ naghị mụ na oh my brother ọ naghị mụ na go ifela ahụ emeghị ị na-ekwu okwu air condition ọ dube you nwere shame, you don't have shame mgbaba gị ife agwachasịcha ihe a block ongo, you don't have shame. It will take you another 10 years to get to ebe a ifuru ndono. This place ifuru ndono, it will take you 10 years. You gotta go. It will take you 10 years. If it's short for you, show me your sitting room ebe you know. This is ebe no. Neye 1987 ever. Neye. In fact, if it's short for you, show me ebe you know. Show me your house. Ngwasha ye we block or kefo na ngwasha ye we block or mpama. Onu sheno ebe na Facebook enjegare mpoto. This is where I am. This is where I am. Neye. This is where I am. Neye. This is where I am. You want to go? Neba. You want to go? Okay, you go see me ebe no. Ohosi ide nyegare mpoto. Okay, you go see me ebe no. This is where I am. Yeah? This is where I am. King Zalam. Okay, you go see me nkeru. Mpama. Okay, you go see me nkeru. No, of course, Arisa. It's supposed to be my block here now. Actually, state sharia fat. Ewe block oye atoro. State sharia fat. Ewe block oye ozugbo. If I know my way na social media, na one nyegare mpoto. Go see me ebe no. Okoko. Oka obi. Go see me ebe no. Eh? If I go na village yo, go na village na Nnewi. Oka obi. Go see me ebe no. Atoro. Unu she no si ide nyegare mpoto. Oka obi. Go see me ebe no. Ne high sense. Inverter. 1980 something. We talk about fat. Ne high sense. Inverter 1987. Inverter 1987. FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022. Unu shall see the nyegare mpoto ụmụ atụrụ. Kele ebe ọ nọ ka m blọk ya ka ozuzu pụọ ebe ọịsọ anụ ọfịa. Unu shall not say nọ na Facebook enyegharị mkpọtụ fake life. A na-ebigharị fake life na Facebook. Igwe onye ọgụ gosighị ebe ọ nọ kịta ogosighị mkpọ ọkụkọ. Igwe onye ọgụ gosighị ebe ọ nọ ogosighị mkpọ ọkụkọ. Ogosighị mkpọ ọkụkọ. Ibi na mkpọ ọkụkọ mana oge ọ na-ekwu okwu cotton 1982 TV 1987. I am proud. Nnọrọ na my place na Lagos. I do video in my place. Nnọrọ na Nnewi. I do video in my place. Yes. Go see mu bengunwa. Make video bengunwa for once. Let us see your place. If you are so proud, all need to so proud of your place. Show me your place. I want to see it. You other go. Una na nyegare mkpoto. Unu shene ebia na Facebook e bigare nkanka fake life for my water ho. Una shene ebia na Facebook e bigare nkanka fake life. Onye chi ime video je position ofu ebe no si ike ebe a nche je na bedroom mu je me video nche agbagolu m n'enu je me video ebe soro nka m eme video n'una nche akwụgharịwa na compound ebe a ịghọtago nchọ okay nza abata ọkpala susuru upụ ebe a gonna J Park on the same WhatsApp group. So, as I was saying, before I decided to make something straight, can the mad way water? Go. I decided to put things straight, can the mad way water? So now, that guy, after much, we see a brother. But one another person non uncle, joy and a major. You are the one who needed favor from me. You did everything. Business and we risk in business. It's just like a mania beat I say, I could tell you. There are sometimes you have an imafia, a top one carton. Will you can send them mad? If you can them mad, Kahata steer we were okay, na I shall put all the possible and the mother will get test share that day. When you ask you put and our measure, over say, okay, put. You see? Now, o set to worry a money, ga, often if I remember that. Just to get at me. So it is the same with what JPAC and Governor Ezioku did. Obviously, they did everything they were doing, waiting for Zion Ministry to say, these guys are really working hard. These guys are really working hard. Let us place them on a salary. Place you on a salary for what? For what exactly? For what exactly? Akwa was personally appreciating you because of so much love in Zion Ministry. I am a witness to how he blesses people the moment you mention Zion for your mouth. The moment you mention Zion for your mouth, Akwa can do anything for you. The moment you mention Zion for your mouth, Akwa can do anything for you. That is how much he loves Zion Ministry. That is how much he loves Zion Ministry. If you are taking the kind gestures of Akwa to be payment from Evangelist Ebukobi, you are joking. You are playing, my friend. You are playing. You were obviously doing all you were doing, thinking that Zion Ministry will see you, that you are doing this, then they will consider paying you money for what? Now, when you have seen that now that thing is not coming, you disguised with saying that na page you will fault. Na page you will fault. No one na gonna blah 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 blah. Came out na ye jegwa prophet. At least ni na nweta 2 million. No more anyhow. By the end of every month, page guy ye 2 million. No one is going to na ye 2 million. Now at the end of every month, enye ife do to ni ye wolu. You want to go? You decided to squeeze yourself. Came out na nde Zion ayade enye ego. Enye puhogo ifenie ndị Zion enye puhogo ifenie taata ọwụrụ na na-akwụ ụgwọ gụna onye ka a na-akwụ ụgwọ ihe ewota evidence ọkwara ya na-akwụ mmadụ ụgwọ anyị agwaghị oke. Let's say na mobile into ambassadorship with one daughter properties and homes. Anyị ekwunu na ego na-edo otu a na ego na-edo otu a na-etu aka anyị si akwụ ụgwọ na-etu aka anyị si akwụ ụgwọ emeghe ọwụrụ a contract ịghọtago ebido ịghọtara ife na-ekwu. So na-akwụ ụgwọ ahụ o nwere a specific amount of money ekwuru anyị ada akwụgo ka agwarago n'ife ịlụtarụ n'ọnwa ka anyị akwụgo ka agwarago n'ife ikwutere n'ọnụ ka anyị akwụgo kelu a specific amount of money agwarago anyị ada akwụgo every month. At what time every month to Kepulu that money eji abata? Who did you even discuss with? Who was there when the discussion went on? I want you to tell me so that I will know. You cannot just come out and peddle lies. That is how most of you money bloggers try to ridicule what we are doing. I know. You are ridiculing what we are doing. You are trying to make people to believe that no work ana akwesu go. Nezoro bitters. Joy Zion. 51 cartons, 50 cartons, one nke akutili, 50 cartons of zero bitters. I made the transfer to Akwa. Cash. I paid cash before the goods was delivered. Yes. On that particular day, I traveled back to Lagos on Sunday. Yes. On that particular day, I traveled back to Lagos on Sunday. After I got Delta State in Abudu, where my car developed some problem. Ebe I know, na mechanic attended to my car. That was exactly where I transferred the money for that zero bitters to Akwa Zion. He did not supply to me to pay later. Yes. He did not supply to me to pay later. That is the least I can do to assist in marketing the product. That is the least I can do to help this product to reach out to people who are disturbing me. As we go, we want it. Somebody that last night, in my time in program here last night. That time even Jeme program here last night. Can somebody be here? Be 2 cartons of 0 bitters. That time I in Akwa, na barista na they on a program. Kamadu send there is somebody here. Or be here, be 2 cartons of 0 bitters around the after 9, if I'm not mistaken, to 10. How else would that person have gotten that 0 bitters if not because I bought it and kept it here? I sent the 3 cartons to Asaba yesterday. Yes, Edward Casey sent there to so many places. How else can I say that this person is my friend if I cannot identify in his business? If I cannot help him to promote his business? How else can I say that this person is my friend? I could feel tomorrow. Oh, I have this money. I want to give it to Ezugo to appreciate him. It is from his heart. I will take it and say thank you. Business continues. This one is his business. This one is his business. I paid cash to him. Yes, I paid cash to him. You can, if you like, I will paste the slip here. If you dare to Bosia. If you dare to Bosia. You want to go? So, I name all these things. I name all these things. Eh? I have been awake since 4 a.m. reading. This is Empire. Deceive. No, if I name people who go where don't want. You want to go? Manu no bia una salon sabula go. You put your own personal problem. Then a person got him mad. Eh? Because say now somebody in a mono katasi enobi. Ole go you. If you lose na ga on nyego ni ke kono nwolo onye na pay that money because obviously all if you are dey feel all if you are dey feel. The first time I went to Aba to go and see Akuzayon said him e bata there if una gologo gwa ka hanye uneli. I arrived there with my PA also no enwe PA enwe ha room PA in case if you don't know she no also no enwe PA. My own PA now, my own personal assistant. Personal assistant that is doing well. If you like, ask that from one of your ministry. My personal assistant is very active. On how to say you go. I heard Jeshana Bay that if from on that faithful day, Nana, there was something important. My personal assistant, a roll here that difference. No. Let's go. Where did you get this guy? This guy is very intelligent. That if went upstairs, J water wine, on your own wine, or wine, my PA, say now, you gotta go. So I work with intelligent somebody. I work with somebody that's very intelligent. Are you getting my point? Hey, she Elvis. So when we entered Aba, we came to Eba Kogwalaya in all. I ordered fish, barbecue fish. I ordered everything I needed there. I paid cash. I know here. I could measure way better. I could SMS go. You could go with and say yes. I could power number. Yes, I could power number. Same I told you if you come here. Anything they shall I put the bill on my. I paid for it. Yes, 24,000 something or so. I paid for it. What is that? Eh? What is that? All we go to nature Ife from a big man. Eh? Those people are also human beings. Do not think that they are not wise. Eh? I recognize the fact that na onye ona jelu na asị na ife nkọta ji eso onye afọ ukwu na onyu ha anyu na ya agba agbo onyu ha anyu ihe nye ya ọgwụ afọ ọsịsa ọgbọ ha agbo ya ama ya aka n'ọnụ ka o wee gbọ. Ana m ajụkwa ya ajụọ ife nkọta ji eso onye ahụ ka ya agbawa ya afọ ka ife dị ya n'afọ wee gbosta. No. So onye sere unu onwere onye a na-akwụ ụgwọ, onwere onye a na-akwụ ụgwọ, even ije ụwa, onwere onye na-akwụ ije ụwa ụgwọ. Ije ụwa do legit, ije ụwa do legit 100%, tested and trusted. Ọ do legit. Lekwa ije ụwa ị na-akpọ onye agụ. Look at ije ụwa ị na-akpọ onye agụ. But ije ụwa is doing whatever he is doing for the love of ife ọ na-eme, without even looking at money. Yes, without even o nwere afọ ojuju ebe ahụ efuru ya ị na-akpọ ya onye agụụ na-asị na ije ụwa agụụ, but ije ụwa nwere afọ ojuju. Ije ụwa nwere afọ ojuju. Oscar, I greet you. Yeah? So unu emezina mmadụ nọ ile onwe unu achọrọ m onye ahụ jee ngụ ji aka ahụ chọrọ Zion jekwu ndị Zion. Zion did not invite you. The same way Anume Benando si wee chọrọ ndị Zion jee, they welcomed you because this is a church. Yes. Also, when you want to say Zako, kwadoro echi niile bịa Zion, they will still welcome you. That place is the house of God. The other go, if not for anything, all sinners wunda na reaction. 100 save go they save. 100 save go they save. So Matthias kwadoko echi niile say no na bịa Zion. Zion can you welcome kwe obiakwa. They don't need to be isolating. They don't need to be discriminating. That is the hand of love that was extended to you. Every day, if you are there for Zion with a lot, a Zion member in Dubai, say same as J-Pack, drop account number, or send the anime go now. Zionite to all over the world. Send the own ego. Send the own ego. Can you see ego? Even the Zionite individually. Or for they send the Alugu shoe from Abba, he goes here, and they send the Alugu shoe there too. They appreciated you because one thing within the Zion is that if you speak good of Zion, if you identify with Zion, not speaking good of them because what they are doing is not good, if they have noticed that they are in love with the Zion ministry, they will love you and they will show you love. That is one thing I have noticed from all of them. It is not just limited to Akosayon. Some of them will even trust you with business. Yes, with business. I know how they are patronizing me in wig in Nele. Yeah? Na mele buho wig from the Zion he patronize him. Manda ma they send money for me. Abuja, Obodo, everywhere. Yeah? When they make that well be na God is good. When they make that well be na God is good. Oh, they may well be like some no gonna do. We can and then in that Sunday and what are you saying? That is the much love they can show to you to patronize what you sell. Eh? Some of them will still go out of their way to say, okay, take this, I appreciate you. You know, na bagari na show ni ya weri o dapo na table ki ilie e na show nye place na sari e na show nye place na sari if anyu bagari imeru media publicity or personal assistant to him ko na akwo ugwo you got to go. Sonaga music, I know you will. I'm a noble AKU can never allow you to comprehend with what I am saying. I know that noble AKU because if unu ha if unu na ebukuchi anya una yenwe sense. I'm a noble AKU can never make you to comprehend what I am saying. So go so na personal interest carry you go there. I'm a nifeni in the here. We not matter to ubule AKU ibu. Ubule AKU ibu. Oye kwena water. You gotta go. Okay, you could say a block on go can then I got when they flow. And then I got when they flow. So if you see he mistaken is here, love you to be nan who is paying you? Nobody is paying you. That is the truth. You know that nobody is paying you. Don't even try to bring some of us into your nonsense. Nobody is paying you. Nobody has ever approached you to pay you. It was you who thought you have done much because you know why you came in. I said it last night, and God knows I was saying the truth. When I started saying something about Zion, it was because I saw constant throwing of stone. At one man, I have never seen something wrong going. Yes, don't forget that I said that the first thing that brought me to Facebook was Matthias. It was Matthias' issue that brought me to Facebook. Now, when I saw that he has recruited his members against a particular ministry, I didn't even know the location in Lagos then. Yes, I didn't know the location in Lagos. It was when I came in, it was when I came in, before. Pay attention. It was when I came in, I was having a discussion with my friend, being at Victory Estate. Na vintage, come on that night. No discussion. Oh, where this Zion ministry, na page, mama na church yard around there. Instead of me more quite there. I say, na church yard na nkobe. Say man na bia be now. I'm na bia baby na ara humba. Say man na bia be. Odu oge mu na ewu elu obe. O wesim no Zion dey fe ni. Say gate your go bambo. Osemumba. Say gate your osemumba. Say all the while na bia be ala. Are you telling me that na church yard go ebe? Say yes. God bear me witness. That was the day he told me a story of how the wife started going to Zion. Yes. He told me a story of how the wife started going to Zion. And a testimony of Munye, enye nwoke melu Munye ji wejere Zion. Nwa na apụ, ọ na-eme ọ dị ime nwa apụọ, nke izi apụọ na, nke bụ apụọ, nke ịtọ ọzọ pụọ, oluo nke ịnọ, mmadụ wee advice anya jere Zion. These testimonies, you did not see it on Zion's screen. You did not see it on Zion's screen. I have heard testimonies from people that you can't even find on Facebook or on people's screen. Are you getting me? Now, this my friend who the same friend of mine melu video one certain time ebe I neku maka oge nwa anyi bialo omugwo eji Zion egwu. We were talking na city nunye oge nwa anyi abata ozugbo from Zion, because ebe abiwu you just walk and enter Zion. You walk back. You want to go? So as I was saying, there are actually more testimonies out there than the ones you just see on Facebook. The woman or the girl, Gaba Zion, Gagido Zion, Gagido Zion, Gagido Zion, without even prophecy, without even anything, the God of Zion located the girl. The girl will be me. No gafi that girl do me. People were expecting dear she akanobi. Welu bose that lady mononwa na Seraphic Hospital. And that was the day he decided that na munye and everything na Seraphic Hospital. Even na Seraphic Hospital, ka munye nke nyanwa mononwa. It is not a joke. That was the day I knew where Zion Ministry is. I never knew much about Zion Ministry apart from the testimonies I hear here and there online. And apart from me seeing that this man, if the first attention mob at Evangelist Ebukobi for being a man of God, not Zion Ministry as per se. I first of all started defending him as a man of God. I have never heard any bad stories of. If you are saying that no marriage, and you have never given us a proof that no marriage, why will I believe you? Why will I believe you? Okay, look. Onyamu marriage biya ko bia kowa a certain prophecy and the testimony of that guy now we are like Evangelist Kobe. Bulamuma God locate the guy where the man. You came to analyze the video I made. How did you say you are going to prove that now that can be an arrangee? The other go. Godwin, it's none of your business. It's none of your business. Are you getting me? It's none of your business. You either watch or I block you. You either watch this program or I block you. It's as simple as that. Yes. So I will watch you to know if you actually want to be part of this program or if you want me to block you. I will block you right away. So he came to analyze the video I made. What did he say? He said, no you prove etu testimonial when isi wee wolo arrange. I was sitting down quietly watching the video, waiting to see how share the mazubogo dalo hapo ha eto chukwu Godwin ego nji amu generator nuna inwere na account o inwere na bank account o keta ngwakwa egosi nya keta egbagare bakwa o so egbo onu ko no na agba bla 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 empty pocket ana enyegari mkpọtụ empty pocket ana enyegari mkpọtụ ebe niile iche no ide enyegari mkpọtụ na mmadụ nwoke. You think you need enye mkpọtụ chọ na mmadụ nwoke generator igota ngwo mana ịma na mmadụ nwere ihe. Your problem wuzi na onye ahụ agba ihe igota nwuje ka anyị wepụ eziokwu ịgba ihe fuel okuko ọ na-apụta na Facebook mụ na ya na-ekwugharị ọnụ. So o wee sị na ndị pastọ nwere ike na ịma na ndị pastọ nwere ike ịkwụ mmadụ ụgwọ onye ahụ wee ala for 3 years ebe a ife aka okwu ha na-alụ nsị ọgụnụ ka mmadụ mere nda onye amụma rịji ngwa bịa ka m kwụọ ụgwọ ka ewu ya ala for 3 years. In fact bịa ka m kwụọ ụgwọ ka ewu ya ala for 3 months or 3 years makwa ife ịkwụ mmadụ ụgwọ ka ọ wee ala for 3 years. Ị ya kwụrụ onye ahụ ebe 100 million or 200 million. Ị ya kwụrụ onye ahụ ebe 200 or 300 million. Onye ahụ wee ya ala for 3 years. Nọlụ n'ihu chọọchị wee ya ala for 3 years. Only for you to heal the person. Now the third day, I ask myself, ndo na-ese dị Igbo, ndo na-aṅụda nwụrụ, ndo na-ejidu kolos as ingredients were esi rice. Because sometimes, ụfọdụ n'ime ha na-ekwu okwu, I don't understand. Ego one ka ị ya akwụ mmadụ ka o wee ala for 2 years or 1 year. Only for you to heal that person. Now at the end of 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years. How much are you going to pay that person? Are you going to pay the family members too for them to allow their son to run mad when they know that the person is not mad? I am asking you. My father, my sisters, your family will leave you and I will ala they will not do anything and I want one ha wonyala and I want one ha kopala knowing fully well that nwoke nwere ike be no wine na family ha asego na ala adugo na agburu ha. You know all those stigma. How much are you going to pay somebody to disguise as onyala for 3 years or 2 years? I am asking you. That is the only way you can prove to people. Na onyala Jesus said, "Go arrange go." So meaning now for the guy you don't have any evidence. You are just assuming. So your assumption, okay, let us go to belief. According to Ifahakuru, believe and the knowing. They said that belief, they are saying this just to prove the belief of Christianity in Jesus Christ false, that we merely believe now something we don't have fact and evidence. No, they exist. You want to go? Okay, good and fine. Then Hawaii now knowing what never we feel the shot. So since you are telling us that our Christianity is reduced to a mere belief without fact or evidence to confirm that God we believe in. Should we now agree with you with your mere belief that now the miracle may be arranged without you knowing actually that it is an arrangement? Have you seen how you people so that's why sometimes engaging some of you people, I feel like it's a sheer waste of time, because I clearly believe that all of you know exactly what you are doing. If you are not doing it for money on Facebook, you are doing it to build engagement. These days, the easiest way to bring traffic to your page is by talking about Zion or Evangelist Nebukobi, or you talk about Akwa Zion, or you talk about church. You see, the easiest way to bring traffic and build your page is to talk about Evangelist Nebukobi, is to talk about Zion, is to talk about Christianity, or to talk about Akwa Zion. That is how popular you people have made Akwa Zion. Yes. Why he was making a video trying to address Akwa Zion, he said, and that one not do very popular. That's what he said. And that one not do very popular. Who made him that popular? It is you. Walk with Akwa na the street of Aba. Akwa everywhere. Even the day he came to Oka, North Akwa everywhere. Even the that is how popular you people have made him. All thanks to you all. All thanks to you all. You will keep making him more greater. You will keep making him more greater. Eh? So, whoever that is a legend, no, we're not going to discuss as far as to concern. As far as to concern, judging from me, because that a lot of people will actually think that what Akwa eh? Akwa unya Zion. Oh, na appreciate you the same way. The Zion ministry and also say appreciate you. You got to go. For example, Ezugo, Global TV. You people didn't ask Akwa Zion right question yesterday. Why not asking who told J-Pack and Co. what they said about Mbaka? Then, did he tell them that the information came from evangelist? Here! Oh! Agbalango that every single thing J-Pack and Governor Ezioku did during the time of Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka, they did it out of their own will. Obviously, they were doing it to gain a special place in the heart of Evangelist Nebukobi and Zion ministry, so that they can now push for that payment they were clamoring for. That is what they did. Did I not make video about Mbaka? Go to the video making. I made a very innocent and straightforward video condemning attitude Mbaka and not Mbaka. Condemning his attitude that time. His conduct around that issue. That was what I did. Did I say anything about the personality of Mbaka? It was you who chose to make your video. That's why I said, when I say something, hold me by what I said as Ezugo. Do not take, I'm an adult. And a daily script. Is anybody writing any script for you? Yeah? And nobody is writing any script for you. At this particular place, Kandono. Now, January last year, this year, February this year, the last video I made about Mbaka, if you can remember, that video was all about. Now, with all these things, did it put Mbaka's call and the Mbaka's anointing into question? And I said, no. Mbaka is still a servant of God. Mbaka is still called by God. Mbaka is still used by God. Then I made it clear that as human beings, that even Evangelist Ebukobi, when something that makes him a human, and in some cases, that thing that makes us human beings, we manifest. That does not mean that the call of God is not on your head, upon your head. Can no way make that video. Go back. Go back to my page. You will see it. That was the last video I made about Mbaka. I asked a question. With all these things that happen, does it put Mbaka's anointing into question? And I said, no. But the human nature of him simply showed that does not mean that his call and anointing is into question. I made that video. If you doubt it, go back to my videos. You will see it February this year. Yes, all the videos I made, I criticized and condemned actions of Mbaka. In what ways exactly? I said, when you made that first video, and you mentioned Omesharafancha and Dokusharafancha, you should know that you made that message. It wasn't only Mbaka that preached that kind of message at that time. But the fact is that he made that message to look like he is targeting somebody. You cannot take away the fact that that message was so malicious, and it was more like it was directed at somebody. Yes, you cannot take it away from that message. And that was why most of you people, even before I reacted to that video, some of you have even started mentioning names in the comment sections. It wasn't us who brought that video at first. It was those mischievous bloggers who wanted to make a mountain out of that message, because Mbaka actually gave them a direction. That was the problem. Now, it wasn't a problem as such. When the observation was made, the right thing for Mbaka to do was to come up then and make a clarity and do what we call a disclaimer. Put a disclaimer. This message was made to be like this, like this. I wasn't referring to anybody in particular. Some people took my message out of context. Look at what happened when the issue of Zion and Mountain of Fire was raising all manner of dust in Lagos. What did Evangelist Ebukobi did? He came on and he knows that this is between a two giant church, Mountain of Fire and Zion Ministry. If he keep quiet, that thing is going to escalate to something else. Okay, Abuja Christian. I'm on Abuja kon Ibru Abuja. Oya. Bokuru si ebe apo. A mo nwa bingo ngonwa wuru nwa ekuke. Ife okisi ebu kisi okwa. Isi na channel to another side. The other go. Are you getting me? Now, he knows that if he allows this problem to continue, it is going to bring a problem between two churches in Welu, big congregation, a ministry in Welu, big congregation, and the church, Mountain of Fire. Evangelist Ebukobi came up and put a disclaimer and made his words straight that people quote today out of context. That is the right thing to do. But Reverend Father H.K. Mbaka did not do that. Rather, he came up again and he made the message to be furthermore clearer. Even the third video he made again, will it cost you anything? Even before Evangelist Ebukobi said something, Mbaka has spoken twice. In any child, it won't because now some misguided element decided to take advantage of that. Will it change the fact and the reality that there was an error at the part of Reverend Father H.K. Mbaka? Will you take it away? That was the truth I said. I said the message was made. It's more like when somebody said, Nkahe si na Zambia we deport. Yes, somebody said it. Local government chairman said it. Nkahe si na Zambia we deport. Do I need anybody to tell me that you actually know who he was talking about? Yes, it was an innuendo. A other go. It was a pronoun. Amon na magotakwoli ekutekwuru nya. Okwa pronoun ko na mekute. Kedu nke a na-use in place of afa mmadụ. Ekutekwuru nya. Ọ na mekute ọ na-agwa. Yes. That was a grave mistake at that particular time when the church and the body of Christ is constantly under attack. You want to go? We were trying to make you to put something straight. You release yet another Obunibe. Opukacholo. Opukacholo. So I spoke about Okuosholo. That was what I did. Happen na haje kwa say na video. Because look, let me tell you. Onwere onye wu mazi. Onwere onye wu mazi. Ebe ọ na-mention Rafi Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Na-agụ iyi. Mention ha afa mbaka. Ikwuo na suppose do na ịkpa afa mbaka akpọ. Egwu na atukwu. Ịmakwa anointing mbaka. Are you aware that into his way believe so much in anointing mbaka? No nwere ndị believe kwano na anointing no Evangelist Ebuka Obi. The same way. What makes you different from those people? The same way you are coming to my comment section to come and tell me na chukwu ya akpọ m ọkụ maka na m kwara afa mbaka onye nyere m power I mention that afa na ejike m mbaka if ọ n'isi adụghọ mma ọkwa ifugo kiri ala kịta odogo anya na ịma ife odogo anya na ịma ife na the same thing na accuse the Zion ministry of. That is the same thing you are doing. The same thing you are accusing me of. That is the same thing you are doing. You are after me because me feel that na defend that Evangelist Ebuka Obi, but yet you don't want anybody to mention Afambaka. You want to tell us how much he's anointed. Yeah? Is that so? Is that what it is? Eh? Are you aware that there are some of us who believe so much in the anointing of Evangelist Ebuka Obi? Eh? Are you aware that there are some of us, most of us, who has benefited from his anointing and call? Eh? If you can feel the same way about Mbaka, have you ever thought that about how we feel about Evangelist Ebuka Obi? Have you seen? If you go here, so sometimes I feel that most of you need may go to board. In fact, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, may go to board, go to marker, because I need, when I am illustrating, I will be doing it via writing so that you can be seeing clearly the diagram of what is going on Facebook. I'm going to buy a board, a white board with a marker. We are going to turn this teaching into a class. We are going to turn this issue into a lecture so that you will learn. Yeah? You got to go. The fact is that I condemned what Mbaka did then. It had nothing to do with his anointing. I don't have any problem with onye kwukwolo because onye kwulo kuchalo je park na governor eziokwu kuchalo single na ha ji evidence. So all na ha kuchalo okwu say na ha ji evidence. Who am I to go and tell them no nifi na-ekwu na ịma ho na ha ebe ha say na ha ji evidence? Where the problem however comes is you coming back at the end of the day to come and tell people that it wasn't your own word that we were saying then. It was a word that somebody gave you and paid you. Where is your dignity as a man? Where is your dignity as a man? Your dignity because nation Zion saga. You sold your dignity because you want to Wala saga to Zion ministry. You reduce yourself to with your I'm the Shanamite, I am the Shanamite, the man, the God that lives among the angels. I can never be compromised. I am too principled. If you know me, you will know that I don't go back on my words. I am too principled. You reduce your principle to just 1 million. Is that what you are telling me? And you think other people will trust your word? What makes you think that they will not believe that what you are saying now, that somebody also paid you 1 million? Yes. If somebody can pay you 1 million to come and talk against Father Mbaka, according to you, come at emotion will make you to destroy your house within a twinkle of an eye. What you are doing is more like Nwatatu unu nna ya ọkụ. Nwatatu unu nna ya ọkụ ebe ọ na-ashu oke. Nwatatu unu nna ya ọkụ ebe ọ na-ashu oke. Ọkwọdị mgbe ịchụchaziela oke, isida na igbulu oke, ọ na oke gbafeje. Ishigatazie, the rebuilding process wee bido. Iwe bịa dozizi unu enwere ọkụ. That is what you are doing. You are doing damage to your personality because you are chasing Zion and Dark Zion. At the end of the day, after doing that, you will come back to start rebuilding your image because you have proven to people that you can be compromised. You have proven to people that they can hold you by your word. You have proven to people that you are not a man of principle. Imagine what you people said. So, you were not actually speaking out of a conviction then. You were only talking so that Zion will find you worthy to actually place you on the payroll that you are claiming that they did now. Because they never did. You were only working so that they can do so. That is what you have shown. I have gone back to watch that video like 3 times. In watching that video like 3 times, I watched Governor Ezio. I look at him in his eyes. Chiamaka. So as I was saying, I looked at him. I saw the Shanamite that we know. What came to my mind was, does it mean that all these things, this guy in all this while, with this confidence and this courage on him, does it mean that sometimes he was, or he's actually? Are you getting me? I saw him. I saw where he was saying, hold me. I cannot lie. I dare not lie. And if you think that I am lying, God, hey, okay, Imonet, I think you have overstayed your welcome here. Have a nice day. We move. Hey, what I go? Does it mean that now all these things these people are claiming to be, that they are actually none of them? That with just payment, that with just payment, that you can actually buy them over. Can you buy a zugo? What you see is what you get. Yes. What you see is what you get. I'm telling you. I'm glad that no guy made video be fine, but you heard when I was having a confrontation with Oye DSS. You heard it. I just did not want to show his face. There was no need for that. For the sake of Onyainobe, I didn't want to show his face. The other go, I took the camera down. Can we respond to him? What you see on Facebook is what you get. Go and ask that guy confront from the trade fair. Go and ask that guy Budada confront from the trade fair. Mona actually sweep block or high on that day. That in Kahablo Facebook, you were not there watching. I wasn't doing that for you to be clapping and telling me to go right on. This one was off camera. Go and ask that guy. You know if they also call. Yes, it was on the floor, na trade fair. Call follow mo. Ebe mbujere moto na mechanic mputa. O we na asemo na kwa reality hit go nketa. Why na me we olive oil to kwasa na enu moto m. Call wall. We say all the engagement I have today cancelled. We buy here today. 2 hours I yes go heba. 3 hours hit can buy here ba. You gotta go. I'm not doing it for you to pay me. I'm not doing it for anybody to pay me. I don't gonna model perfect. And with some areas, maybe my door perfect. Man, no way follow na. More ways to go follow na something while they're back. One day, you will have to convince me beyond every reasonable doubt. Because I don't like taking back my words so easily. You can never hear me saying no. If I did that thing because we shared a very good relationship, then I did it. Nobody forced me to do it. The regret, however, could be because I did this because of you, without knowing that you don't want me doing such kind of sacrifice. But I cannot say that an infant don't do me, and that is why sometimes Oku selugu no onye go na edo mana wo. Oku selu onye go na edo mana wo. You gotta go. Na wo. You dey feel me? Oku selu onye go na edo close. Na wo ke ga di ije wolo okwu onu wo utokowa. Imagine. Let me tell you something. One of the things One of the things Ifeanyi Uba passed through when he was alive. Ifeanyi Uba is a man with a good heart. He may have his errors and shortcomings, but as a man, and that's when you will be mad, or to so honor accommodate people. Now, at the height of controversy, we have seen a lot of people and they will say, Ifeanyi Uba Messiah. They were shouting and fighting people because of Ifeanyi Uba. At the end of the day, if you see the same person, or don't say Ifeanyi Uba will know he, say Ifeanyi Uba won't. I will ask myself, what has changed? Does it mean that Nambonia and Ikuifa, he was actually closer than to Ifeanyi Uba than the rest of us? The sound is not okay. Because viewers here, can you people hear me clearly? I want 3, 4, or 5 people to respond. Can you people hear me? This is Empire. My voice ought to clear. Somebody now said my sound is not okay. That the sound is not okay. So anything can somebody want the sound ought to okay or to clear. Loud and clear. Loud and clear. We can hear you. All right. Let me write down. Those people not close to Ifeanyi Uba, they will tell you Ifeanyi Uba was Ibondo. They will even tell you if money in Ifeanyi Uba melunde mado, where they are defending him. I think the greatest mistake Ifeanyi Uba ever did, the greatest mistake Ifeanyi Uba ever did, was not knowing actually the people who genuinely love him. He thought he was working with people who loved him without knowing that with the people like J Park who come closer to you for what they will get. The moment they see anything short of what they will get, they will forget about all they have gotten, and they will come out to rubbish your image within a twinkle of an eye. That was how I saw a man I met in Ifeanyoba's compound, 2013. I met him there. I will not say much because the moment I say 1, 2, or 3, so I don't want to say if for one because uwe kọwalụ m ife ọma kọgidoro m kọlụ m ife melu mgbuju ma ife Ifeanyoba merie mgbuju nwanne Ifeanyoba nụrụ di o kọwalụ m ife niile kọchasịalụ m ife niile. Fantastic. Do you know that man na-agwa right now Ifeanyoba merie o nwere something do remarkable Ifeanyoba merie. Without Ifeanyoba, I'm not saying not incapacitated though, that he can't do anything as a man. But without Ifeanyoba, or ya achieve another thing. But if that man, I cannot look at that. Or say Ifeanyoba wonka, no response mother. I ask myself, sure, what has changed? What has changed? How can you be saying good about somebody within a twinkle of an eye? You switch. I will rather walk away. That will be me contending with my own words. I keep saying it. If you are a man who claims to be a man, do so conscious with what you say. If you try as much as possible so that your word, at least 70% can be your bond. Avoid issues that will bring you changing words that you have said, either because of money or not. Rather, I will tell you, look before you reap. If you fail to look, then you reap. Let it be let it be your reward for not looking very well before you reap. Avoid putting yourself in any form that will make you to keep fighting your own wars. That will be fighting yourself and not fighting any other person. You got to give in now. You not even now. Well, so that is what I try as much as possible to do. If that does not make me to be a Igbo mother, I'm telling you, must not make me to be a Igbo mother. If you are getting me, pretend but what I'm telling you is that I try as much as possible. Never water waste bomb million on mpata question in a single pico never water buffet. What of all name ever water makanangwa no waste bomb million ever water boom. Can even matter see about what of all nama advice go 10 people ever water or we no bona mother time. Apatapa ziem dakwe go on ever water no his bomb million. That is why you should be very careful. I made a video, I told you. A lot of people who have said 80% of people who have said bad things about Ifeanyoba were the people who were hyping him because they were benefiting. But because they asked for something or they were trying to exploit him in such a way. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, for instance. Kamalogato. UFO, how these people operate. We know them. Even na level we do meet them. When they come closer to you to magnet where you are, they are not coming because they love you. They are coming because of what they are benefiting from you. So your image doesn't really matter to them. All they do is to hype you, is to do something. That is why on the ground here, my younger brother Adasadurum Moto. My younger brother Ntorato Njuvaham, Imahoden Jueto, one no working Gobere, Oberen Why. Imahoden Jueta. You don't want to know. Aging close to 14 years, but Oyasadurum Moto. except no katazero or no nya just decide or no tapatazero. I go to car wash. The reason is because I see most of those things as now somebody sometimes they may not be doing it out of their own heart. Yes. Now this is my brother. Ofalum moto. Omeru elder brother or something. But I'm talking about all those people who will come closer to you. Let us wash your clothes. Let us wash your car. Let us do this. Some of them are not doing it because you are a good somebody. They are doing it because they are aiming at your pocket. Now, when they fail to get as much as their expectations, they turn everything upside down. It's either you have used them, or they bring up some story, or they bring up something just to tiwola that their emotion of high expectation. I know how all these things works. I know how all these things work. Take for instance, when these people come closer to you, they forget the fact that you are also a human being. I'm telling you what clearly happened between J-Pack, Akozion, and the Live Evangelist Bukobi. The man is totally off from all these things. The man is totally off from all these things. Now, they come closer to you. Opota. Let's say now, let's say that na California. I want to give you a perfect example so that you will understand. I want to give you a can you use this one? On a lemanya. You want to go? Oh, we put as a big man. Go down at top. The first day of the another, you won 100,000. Yeah. Hey, or semba. Hey, no, you have to go Bobby. Look one day. Is he your sick or go to give Emako? Maka. Unu nation and dog and Dala na Hama Hife. Onye Barago. Upon you be done at zero. Bagidego. When we're back on. He chef go there, no, when born a bar. A guy, okay, Onweloga, Ngomaje University, Onweloga, Jerry School Yatro, a Yamanoga Conat. Onweliki Yato show, Mane Yamanoga, because format ya hemwe. Ema that format. Mano Welike, Yachok Ijabala, Iworie, Mane fan, and we Rika go, because all Ifema, Mane Gage. You want to go? So, each and an dog guy just seen a dabu. But they may have been a good as the same way. Some of them even pass through worse things than on go feel on a pass. It's just that na Odalan Kehashago. So don't think that na Hama Hife. Onye go kije go tari ife, all much as chako. Nego if I leave 10,000 or 30,000 new. Just put that on our togo. And I bia on a me Nanchokunuki without me fenonisha. Ye genia chinine or same yes. Just like a mechanic be a lomo motum nunum gan madulu. I blew something a with Aram from Ladebo. He blew something a with Aram from Ladebo. Mana. No, an island call ye tea. Wash Yalum na Ladebo. Enye also with Aram. Nye go to 10,000 from Ago to Ladebo. I don't think in a common sense say I'm going to go transport to river. He will be deceiving himself. No one no feel hey nana this guy to go normal he for kekos we 10,000 when you ndoga na emeta your fuma. O make it see fa make it fa ino kata pe bia your help. Onye kwa ono kata ogwa na no nwe ndo bia na bia bem biko butere mu 5 crates of mineral. He put 5 crates of mineral. Oboso ya da na opo wori fotoka 50,000 nyen. O mana 50,000 na go na ebe 30 crates of mineral. Echi niile onwezie ndị bịarubeye osego na jigoro chitara m coke ito ka inyere m nda inyezie ndị a coke ito ahụ weda na ochefu ọ na ochefu iwe hụrụzie ntutu taa ihonu ntutu taa every morning, every night, in a quarter na gate, ye. If you bido gwa ndị mmadụ na okwo mineral ọ bịa shere ọ ya akwụ ụgwọ mineral etu aka business mmadụ esi grow. We have this tendency of doing things like this. You think that na a lot of people na asego na big man ji ụgwọ. It is this way. Imokona na-eji ife apịa wife. Imokona na-achụ aja, ya achụkwa aja. Ya dakwari enye, ọsọ ka ya ade enye. Ọsọ ka ya ade enye ka nna ajụga ajụjụ. Somebody you have benefited over 1.5 million from. You cannot spare 3 bottles of Coke because it's your business. You must be a joker. So some of them ya kpachala anya ihe egwuri ka ịpụọ wụrụ minus. He did not lose anything. Ịpụọ ọgwụgwụ minus. O lose anything. Oga nwere ike kwa ole se ni na-eme decoration. Ọkwa osego biko no nwere ife nchọrọ ije me na DCC. Jee mere decoration ebe a. Ije mesha decoration ebe a. O nwere ike ego na ije me decoration a wụrụ ife dị ka 100,000. Ije chapụta owo 200,000 nye. Ọ pụtakwa ụbọchị ọzọ ọkpụkwa asịghị biko na o nwere nwa enyi nwoke m promise na mme celebrate birthday biko jee ebe a handụọ ife dị ebe ahụ na mme sendịrị gị ego. Ife ahụ nwere ike 100,000 onye gị ife dị ka 250,000. O mege like 5, 6, 7 times. O nweziri nke ya bịa mebe ye ọ nago ikekwe ikpe ya na phone nwee ife mere. Imakwana nwụrụ the best thing you can do is to keep calm. Business continues because nke ahụ awụrụ na aja ịchụrụ ị ga-enugo more than before wee bịa chụọ aja. Ifo o nwere ike ifo ji wee mee ife awụ ka ife awụrụgodu nke imelu ka e wee na-emekwa ngụ nwee hodo ntutu na ya nwee na nke ahụ i wee welu maka 100,000 wee chefuo benefit of over 3 million irigolu and over 3 million ka eri infusion i wee rishi ụzọ i wee bugharịwazie ye wee chekwuzie ndị nwa na-ịgwarụ na onye awụ edetụrụ shuga ichefuo na mgbe ị na-agwa ha na onye awụ ezigbo mmadụ na onye a na-atọrịrịrị ka shuga na mgbe ahụ mgbe ị na-eri i wee werezie because of that single thing jekwukwazie those people ịgwalụ na onye awụ ezigbo mmadụ kọtọbakwazie onye ahụ n'ihu ndị ịgwalụ na onye awụ ezigbo mmadụ. It is your word against your word. It is your word against your word. Ọkara ihe etu a ị nwere ike sheno mmadụ ka ị na-eme mana ịmahụ na onwe gị ka ị na-eme ife m na-agwa gị eziokwu ịchọ jee jụọ ndị big men. Ọgaranya nwere ike na-ezighi ozi na-enye gị ego na-enyefe gị ego ọ na-akata ọmara ọmazi ihe ofu ozi onye nye gị ego ka ijeke na-epụta o nwere ike ijeche epụta ịgwa ha maka ụbọchị ọzọ ọ ya ezi ihe ozi wọtụrụ 10,000 ọ nwụrụ na the other one ijere ụgwọ 10,000 ịgwa ha maka o nwere ike ozi ihe ozi ọzọ o were 50,000 nye ọ kọvago nke ni kọva the other one mana ndị mmadụ ahụ ama this principle when they go closer to a big man you think you are the only one who is wise. Ishe na ha amaghị ife ọ nọkọtakwari ọ chọkwari ka imerie even though n'ihi efiru na ife ahụ imerie na ọ karịrị ebe ọtọ ka imerie ya and ọ ma na ọ ya anaghị ofefe aha na nọ ntu ahụ ka ọ ya esi chọ ka imerie ya so na ife ihe eme we use your number 6 you look away and we continue. Yes, we you mana obele onye ya eti anya na granọtụ 500 oje gotara ọgaranya nye na ndị enyi ịtarụ chefuo na onye go more than 200,000 ọzọ ojegwa ndị mmadụ onye ọpụta ọ na-eme na onwere ego common granọtụ 500 ọkwọgwọ m ụgwọ ọ ife unu melu because I nwere ego na-enye unu for nothing for appreciating you ịchọzie ka imepezi ọfịs n'isi ịchọzie ka imepezi ọfịs n'isi ndị Zion ministry ka eburuzie ego bibezie ego ka iriwe ajụ na ya ebi ihe break loose ichefuo na mgbe ị nwere problem ejidere ya ejide how can a friend actually show you that not appreciate you if not mgbe you are helpless, you are not at the freedom or liberty to do anything and somebody came to your head. I could did it for you, J-Pack, when you had problem. He even, they will make call, you will do the logistics. He even paid in his own money for you. The man do wicked. Some people do so desperate. They are so they are so desperate and so over ambitious that they don't look back while they are moving forward. I'm telling you, only in a look back, you will understand that now we will problem when it seems like there is no hope coming anywhere. You may have money in your account, but you don't have access to it. Akosayo responded. Akosayo responded. Even if you cannot do anything, you could have just walked away peacefully. Just say that way now. Na onya akwa na nwenso ukpo onya no na aza. Na nwenso ukpo onya no na aza. Mmadu aye mechara ife niile. Iwe ha no yebulu ego o ji arụ ọnụ zoro bitas business ya bi. Yes. Nguma na ekwu okwu emekwa ambassador, emegha ambassador. Mwa ji ego m na ego we na ebi ndị mmadụ. Iche na ngwa Akosayo nya butere m 100 cartons of zero bitters. No ye butere m. Ngwa butere nya na o bute. Mana esendiri nya ego before o bute. Maka ama no business ọ na-eme. Yeah. Ama no business ka ọ na-eme. Therefore, if you go there to go and play with his business, the man is ezigbo money. That is what it is. So some of you should know and do better. You better go and retract that statement. You better go and put a disclaimer on that statement. Because you could alone on JPAC. Gonna govern is you could alone on. And I don't know when you are I have without making you to come and put a disclaimer. You will later apologize. You will if you master the art of always apologizing when you say something that people did not force you to. In business situations, not a business or brief female expert, that one is different. But this one is that you are not under obligation to say this, but you chose to say it. Yes. Like if you say you are not going to speak, nobody will force you to speak. If you decide to speak, you have the right to choose your words. With a good morning. You want to go? So the fact is that you said something you conceived from within you, but obviously you were saying it because you want to please Zion Ministry, not because you are saying it because you are stating the fact. I go back and watch that video again. Then you will know the caliber of people we are talking about here. Go and watch how they try to make you to believe what they are saying. They are using the same energy now. What makes you think that the one they are doing now sound more convincing than the one they did then? Go and watch that video. Yeah? Governor Izuku in his own usual way. I say this and I lie not. Yeah? I say this and I lie not. God, if what I am saying is a lie, if what I am saying is a lie, if what I am saying is a lie, they shall might. All those abracadabra and magic, all those convictions and the so if any now can be an why that it is, you are not actually speaking your word. What does that make you? It makes you a trust and worthy somebody. That if you can come out to peddle lies according to you, because you told us that what you are saying is the truth and that you have evidence. Those were your words. So if you are coming out now to tell us that not a lie, how else? Shende. Without charge Samsung, maybe I'm wearing Jenna and a phone match again. You see? I am asking you. That is for you to know the kind of people you trust. Or by doing magic, jumping up and jumping down. Na mmadụ m ife ọ na-ekwu ejikwa m nke a wee mụrụ sọntino ejikwa m nke a wee tụọ gọvanọ eziokwu na jee paak egwu ejikwa m nke a wee tụọ ha egwu eji m nke a wee tụọ ha egwu. Isho ka nje without that video. You can show that video. What even na yeah? Careful how these people wanted to make people. So does it mean now all those things you were saying they were actually lies? If they were actually lies, who are you trying to please? Yeah? Who are you trying to please? I said my opinion on what happened. You said your opinion on what happened. Why in Jena? I said my own opinion. You said your own opinion. Honest opinion. I quote. Honest opinion. I cannot go back on the one I said. Okay, she told you. She cannot go back on the one she said. Yes. Everything I said during that time is still on my page. I deleted not. I cannot delete it. For what? Why will I delete it? Because even Kulu even Manamu conceived in my heart. And I said it from the genuineness of my heart. You know what I go? Oh, I'm going to last it. Why am fan? You must say if I owe. My local. Change over now. You know what I go? Ongu wamana ni ifi ikulu wase. Ongu wenye na agbagidi now. Now ikuzila asiaho. Kiwe please yonye. You were saying all those things, trying to please somebody, so that that person can place you on a payroll. Did that person contact you? That should be the question rather. Did that person contact you? You behave like the same teller that sold Akwa 5 just to prove himself to me. You behave like that man just to prove his royalty. You behave like that man. Those boys say follow on a hold up. When you on a screen, without you asking, just to make you see that they are hardworking, so you can appreciate them. If all these people fail to appreciate you, they owe you nothing. You move to the next car, or you move to the next client. Yes, or you move to the next organ class. That is it. You must not force them. Force so far. Them phone man. You want to go? Force so hard. You wanted to force them. You wanted to blackmail them. You wanted to bully them into silence. But at the end of the day, did you not end up messing yourself out? At least today. When if you are there on Facebook now, it take you serious. Except those people who are trying to be mischievous, who are taking advantage of what you are doing to the glory of their own side, that can never go even anywhere. Yeah? Ugeshi Serego, I will not take my word back. Yes. Ugeshi will prove that she can be more dependable than you. Is that what she has proven? You started apologizing a long time ago. You cannot push me into doing what I don't want to do. Know it today. If I do it, I want to do it. If it backfires, I take the blame. You can never push me into doing what I don't want to do. Yes, you can never push me into doing what I don't want to do. It is an amjigo. Jesse Bandama Divino Mego can make. Anamadu. But me hire me mepo he mepo. That is how it should be. unu na-elu unu kobo maka na unu na-anụsa okay cheru before unu join us this so-called payroll of Zion ministry. Ndị ahụ ndị wepụtara morning day and night na-achọ ka akwatu Zion ministry ha akwatụrụ ihe before bata ka ị si chezie n'ngụnwa ya akwatụrụ Zion ministry. Ana m ajụ Matthias with all his online warriors could not even check the foundation of Zion. N'ngụnwa Ijele with all his connections and contacts could not shake the foundation of Zion ministry. Nango, you started by throwing stone at Akwa. Before you know it, you started throwing it to Ndoka. But we know Ndoka in our referred. Have you forgotten? You started it like this. What if you have walked away? You wouldn't have had opportunity of apologizing to people who did not ask you to apologize to them. You wouldn't have had the opportunity of because you are looking for money. 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 Like ego. GL here. Kola Azwetua. Something million. Ode Akwa gochara before go jiga here. Nyakwonu moto na agumo. Nyakwonu nya. Owo na ego simu keta asimu ezugo. Make the wish of your car ichorenya. GL here ka mma gba. Ohunu nda nji ego megolu. Nda nji ego megolu wo na ha do kwa mma ka ngolu ha n'anya. Mana iju omo keta kelu moto ezugo na ego wuru no etu a katọrọ mmanya ji wee dọrọ ebe a etu a ka esi wee ke ego na akpa oju nya ndị check mkpu na afịọ akpọmala aji biu si ebulu GLE bịa paaki arụ n'iwu ebe ndị a na-ele 70 million ọ ife na agụm. So anyị niile like na ego, ịghọtago. Mana kama mmeriju afọ dashi ụzọ ka m buru ọnụ wee dị ndụ, kama mmeriju afọ dashi ụzọ ka ezugo buru ọnụ wee dị ndụ, ana m ebu ọnụ junni. That is how we should be. You came out on Facebook to comfortably tell people that you can be bought over. So, what makes you to think that can happen in the area of business? Business business. So, I don't want to take this interpretation into business, because in take into business, a lot of people will understand the area I am going. But let me not take it into business. Yes, I if you name it. You people should stop chasing clouds about Zion. If you are a blogger and you feel like Nife, I want onye to kamji a blog about Zion is because of money. You must be a joker. You must be the greatest joker of all time. Yes, you must be the greatest joker of all time. What I am doing, what Ijowa is doing, Ogechi and the rest, is selfless service. Selfless service. If the Zion Legat team are not paid by anybody, what are you doing so special that Zion we have to place you on a monthly salary, on a payroll? Go look in a Bekacha special. Nakeu or do greater than the whole Zionite altogether. I am asking you, you alone, what is it you can say with your mouth that thousands of Zionites on Facebook cannot say in one comment section? Yes, I am asking you. All evangelist a blogger from Side Matthias, a blogger, the Zionite cannot drop on the comment section. I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
My brother, at a point, onye ri adu nya du onwe. Iri adu du onwe, bolabala folk wala ala. You will destroy every single thing that makes you a man, thinking you are fighting somebody. You know go. Onye ka just say whoop emotion, whoop sentiment. Not with your senses. Be on guard. In a shoe okay, you will be in a shoe okay. In we be walk be walk tapia. It is a okay or okay what you will start the rebuilding process of the main thing, which is the shouting well over your head. So if you use because you want to fight Zion and you have proven to people that you can easily be compromised, what else do you think, what other reputation is left for a man than that of knowing that you cannot hold him like this? That with money you can compromise him. And then 1 million he resist. And then 2. Provided you have proven that it has happened before, and then 1 he resists here. And then 2 he resists here. And then 10 he resists here. And then 20 million he resists here. And then 50 million. The aim is to make you to carry out that assignment, not minding how deadly it is, because you have proven if you can do it because of 1 million to Reverend Fadeji Kembaka, you can do it to any other person. That is the implication of what you and Governor Ezioku has presented to people. In case you don't know, you think you are wise and smart. You don't know. It just one way they paid you to come and do what? Who paid me? Appreciation is better than appreciation. You other go appreciation. Yes, he monetize the page. All the controversial videos in email about Zion, Facebook, did you share it percentage within the Zion? All the video in email with Evangelist Kobe and the Zion ministry. Since you have proven to us that you were not genuinely defending Zion because you know that they are not guilty of what they are being accused of, but rather you are doing it because you want to gain favor from those people so that they can actually start paying you what Facebook is not paying you. All the videos email booted traffic in that video, image video, or how many thousand views at the end of the month. Facebook, how many did you bring percentage back to Zion? I am asking you. There is something called social media influence, and that was the idea they used to initiate Zion media bandithood. Notable influencers like JPAC and Governor Ezioku and others. If rock is a boom, good as him. If rock is a disgrace, you will be born. Notable influencers like Governor Ezioku, JPAC. Who are the others? Also, JPAC and Governor Ezioku, notable influencers in Nigeria. Who are the others? You ended up calling just 2 people. Who are the others? Gulezi. I'm asking you. Tell me who the others are. Onyokwase. Tell me who the others are. Governor Ezioku and the others. The others wouldn't chorema because we have clearly proven to you that these people, nobody placed them under payroll. Let them prove it. They said they had evidence during the time of Mbaka. They never produced anyone today. In fact, they even produced some evidence there. Those evidence they produced, they are saying now that now, who are those others? Why can they not bring evidence to go say no place here under salary, no place here under payroll? The other one got angry because of land issue. The other one got angry because nobody placed him on the payroll after all. They teamed up and they started. Only if they knew that it will not end well. They never in this life imagine that it will not go on well. They thought it will go in their own way of dominating. They never knew that this one will backfire. Nka will backfire. Will reduce your reputation to 0. To 0. Guru Sele, you are among the others. Who else? Amadu Namu Enota Chireke. Hallelujah. Another credit to Ezugo's name. Ezugo is now among the notable influencers in Nigeria. Guru has this morning given me an honor, recognized me as one of the notable influencers in Nigeria. Kerifi Neche. This is, behold, Guru has now advertised me without me paying him. Hope tomorrow he will not come and say that I paid him to come and tell people that I am among the notable influencers in Nigeria. Hope you will not come tomorrow and say that I paid you. I did not pay you. You said that based on my record on Facebook, based on my track record on Facebook, he recognized them as one of the notable influencers. Hey, what that advert now? What that advert? But because somebody just screen record on this part. No one na measure this video. I want to post this part where Zuguru Ezigbo recognize. Thank you very much. One for Chisoba. Sebano, congratulations. Nogo JPAC. JPAC I say Sebano, congratulations. Sebano, congratulations. All easy. Guru even a seeking to Nanya. Emaguivi Emekato wetu Guru Nanya. Ime ukwane nu mecha shana. Oga ne ka ebido no go be female. Guru mege prono. Wesi na Ezugo. No among the notable influencers. Oh, so na ndị na yasin na JPAC na governor Eziokwu ka mma. So na mụ na ha wuri the same level ka anyị nọ na content creation. Ngwanụ ana ayo tika daalụ. Oh, ndị niile na-asị JPAC is better than you. Ona afugo. Guru Ezigbo has recognized me as far as content creation is concerned to be operating in the same level with Governor Eziokwu and the JPAC. Oh Lord, I thank you this morning. This Sunday morning is so wonderful. I glorify your name. May your name be forever praised. If it is not God of Zion that is at work, tell me why God will go and use the most strange person to declare this recommendation to people. You see? But you will come out and say that God doesn't exist. Was it not God now who used you, good? The most strange person. God used you to recommend me to people. God used you now to prove me worthy to people. You recommended me to people. This is a good recommendation. And I thank you for that. I think, Sebano, congratulations. Or do this. Eh? Ma we no onye I like you if you name recommend to people. Say na your brand the one on akoto. Omere pukwono. Say na your brand is one of the best. Eh? Imagine. So I think I will be ending this live broadcast because can liye on nihu. Mana, let it be known to you that nobody is placed under payroll. Whatever thing our brothers did, they did it obviously because they want to make themselves approved. They want to prove themselves to Zion Ministry because of the interest they have. But when Zion Ministry failed to concur to that their interest, because to them that is not the area they are looking at, then they decided to come up with a case of their page being damaged, being demonetized, so that they can use it to draw Zion Ministry to the table to actually stop talking about that. I mean, to actually draw their attention to that monetary issues. What Akwa Zion was giving them was not enough to them according to the work they are doing. I am now interpreting what they are saying. In fact, according to them, they may feel that na evangelist Ebuka Obi na-ebi Akwa Zion millions. Akwa Zion na-enyezi happy enough. Now, if that is the case, it has been made clear on Facebook. So, Oruziena, that year Ebuka Obi na-eme that same thing. Let it be known now. Akwa too busy. Na-ekwu na ego no nyeru, so Oruziena nwere onye na-ewota 100 million ka enye you ịmalụgo. Now you have seen clearly that it is appreciating you and not Evangelist Kobe. And whatever amount he gives you is what comes out of his mind to give you and not being given by anybody. It is very clear now. However, we are not still not giving you a benefit of doubt, if you was it, but we are waiting for the evidence so that you can come and prove to us that never you was it. We can't wait for the evidence. Anywhere you want to put your mouth today, make sure that you have searched, you have looked beyond reasonable doubt before you can maintain that stand, so that withdrawing your words tomorrow will not be easy for you. Rather, you will look for a process to help into rebuilding that brand you have associated yourself with. If you have associated yourself with this ever water and the believe at this ever water, and you started marketing this ever water, it is your word to people that made them to be attached to this ever water. If tomorrow there is a problem with this ever water, to avoid ridiculing yourself, associate yourself with the solution of making this ever water to meet up with that thing you have told people that it is. Rather than withdrawing your words, you either close your mouth, walk away, or you associate yourself with the correction of errors associating with this water. Let your word be your bond. Fixation, however, is a disease. So I don't expect you to fix yourself with whatever you say. There must be a slight room for change. But not let that changing your words not be what people will know you for. Because at the end of the day, anyị ahụ na-amazi ụbọchị nke nwa agụpụtara akwa ifo mkpọtụ niile inye na Facebook ka ebia kịta na-agwa ndị mmadụ na-akwụrụ ụgwọ. What makes us to believe that na nke ị na-eme kịta na onwe onye kwụrụ ụgwọ? You see, you marketing zoro bitters pụta echi niile sị na zoro bitters wụ mmanya a na-eji akụshi na drum, akụsịcha na drum sie na onye chọrọ ifu ebe a na-ele mmanya, ebe a na-alụ mmanya nye jee na nke bebi ọkụ nọ ndị a na-ewepụta over $1 million wee lụọ factory ebe a na-esi mmanya. He reduced zoro bitters to not drum ka eji esie. Today you are a brand ambassador to another bitter drink. I hope tomorrow, let me rest my case. I rest my case. Ka ụbọchị amaala anyị mma. Were okwu nke nwa nke mmadụ wee mụrụ ife ka nke a wuru ife mmụta nyere unu. I still remain Ezugbo. Good Ezigbo. Thank you so much for that recommendation. Onye sịrị m drop ọrịa nọmba m, go to my page and get my number. Jee na page info. My number is there. Get my number. Daalụ nụ ka lie nni.